Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a special full moon reading for my Capricorns. There is a full moon tonight. We are March 12th, 2017. Depending on where you are located, you will be able to see. Also, you should be able to see the full moon tomorrow as well. So this full moon is in Virgo. It's in Virgo constellation. And for you, my Capricorns, Virgo represent the ninth house. And the way we count houses in astrology is you count your house, which is Capricorn, as the first one, and then you go counterclockwise until you see Virgo. You'll see number 9. And so that represents the ninth house. That's how we call houses in astrology. The ninth house is all about foreign travel. It's all about higher understanding. It's also part of it is about religion, only because spirituality comes from some type of, or I should say, religion comes from some type of spirituality. Okay, and so it's all about higher knowledge. Yes, it's about also printing media, things of that nature. And so this is the energy that this full moon will bring to you, my Capricorns. It should stay for the next 30 days. It's a cycle until the next full moon. But sometimes you'll see the energy for that remain with you for the next few weeks. Okay. And so what I'm going to do for this tarot reading is I'm going to take one deck. Three different decks. The first one will be Morgan-Greer, which is the one I have right here. I'll pull 2 cards. I'll take one card from the Wisdom of the House of Night by Oracle Cards. The information on all the decks will be below the video. And then I'll take an Archetype card from Caroline Myss. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say for you, my Capricorns. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can definitely book me via my Facebook page. All the information below the video as well. And now, my Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has in store for you as messages that will come with this full moon in Virgo. Okay. So I have here, interesting enough, the 4 of Swords. Okay. It came in reverse for me. I have the 9 of Cups here. Very interesting. Very positive energy for you right now, my Capricorns. I think most of my Capricorns now are starting to have a vision of how they want to proceed. It's just a vision so far. This vision will become more clear once your ruler, which is Saturn, will come into your constellation, will come into your house, okay, on your sign, and it will be December 2017. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Swords in reverse, it's mainly because you're really tired, you're exhausted. And sometimes, it may not necessarily because there's a lot of physical activities or a lot of things happening in your life which will make you physically tired. Sometimes it could be about the energy that you're receiving, the anxiety, the kind of like depression that you may be feeling. And I say this, and listen to me, some of my Capricorns, listen, you have Saturn in your 12th house, okay? Myself as a Scorpio, my sister is going through the Saturn in 12th house. I have Saturn in 12th house, Natalie. Although it says to be exalted, it's in Libra. It's a very difficult time because the 12th house is isolation. It's what we don't see, right? It's the last placement of the soul. There's 12 signs in the astrological belt, okay? And Saturn, which is your planet, which is a planet of karma, duty, okay? It's in the place where you don't see. It's the back of your head, right? It's in Sagittarius currently. So, don't take it personal. Me as a Scorpio, I'm going to tell you how it is. I do my forecast. This is my channel. I have to speak my mind the way I want it to speak. Otherwise, I won't be able to be authentic. So some of you may not like it, but that's what it is, okay? And Saturn, also, the energy of Saturn is a very serious energy. Okay, it's not that Capricorns are negative. Is Capricorns tend to be very serious. So sometimes when they grow up, they tend to have some difficult childhood, but later on they excel, okay, in their respectful life, mostly in their career. But what I want you to understand is Saturn in your 12th house, it can make you see things that you didn't see before. You didn't pay attention, because when Saturn is in one house of the astrological belt, it put attention on everything else but the house. So maybe it's your health. Maybe now you realize that you have been neglecting your health. Maybe now in the 12th house you realize that you have been neglecting your relationship with your friends, to the detriment of your work, career, other things. You are now realizing this. That makes you tired to see all this. And then some of you may be wondering, well, I work so hard. Why can't it come to this? Listen, it's a cycle. Please trust me. I have this naturally. So that means that when you get older, you become stronger. And the next few years, starting December, you'll put order in your life. And so it's the time to clear whatever is no longer serving you and to go where the love is. And that's why the Nine of Cups is here. The Nine of Cups is this very slow energy of just allowing things to happen. Focusing on the simple things of life. Okay, the Nine of Cups is the healer. Okay, but because he's a knight, he has a lot of things to learn. Okay, knights, they want to become king. So there's an element of apprentice here in your life where you have to learn to do something. Some of you may have to learn to care for yourself, love yourself better, your relationship, your house, whatever. Whatever you have to learn, especially for you, my Capricorn, it has to do with loving something or loving you better or doing something with love or passion. It has to involve that. And now you realize that. So you could feel a little tired, exhausted because of all the effort that you have put into some areas of your life, to realize that now your needs, your desires are not in those areas. You have to rearrange everything. So that can make you feel tired. Maybe some of you also could be ill. Okay, so with Saturn, especially when it's gonna cross our first house, it's gonna, you're gonna feel older, as we say. Okay, because also Saturn is a planet of maturity. Okay, it's a planet, and I want to talk to you about that, Capricorn, because I believe that Saturn in the 12th house will allow you to dig deeper into who you are, understanding yourself before your next 30-year cycle of life start and begin. Okay, and so research that. If there's something that are not synchronized in your life, start researching astrology. Start looking at your chart. Okay, I promise you, once you have the clarity, the guidance, it will bring you so much security, which is what you seek. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is to tell you that now that you'll be in touch with that. So it's a slow process with the Nine of Cups, right? It's not about the speed. It's about it's not about the time. It's mostly about the origin, the purity, the organic of the thing, the element that you're looking for. So that's why you want to take your time here. Okay, and let's see what we have as a card in the deck for wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card as a message for you, my Capricorns. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And this is the deck, by the way. This is the deck. I love this deck because it has a lot of feminine energy, and I think when I do my full moon cycle, I have to definitely engage in that energy. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have. I think I want to take this card for you, my Capricorns. Cycles. Wow. Number 37. So apropos. Let's see what it says. Number 37. Look at the picture. It's all about planets and the sky. I keep talking about astrology, right? And Saturn, which is, by the way, the biggest planet. Okay, so 37. Cycle. Cycles, it says, what goes around comes around is the message of the symbol cycles. Yes, but that's what Saturn says. It's a karmic planet. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. Whatever you're planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around, like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. Wow. See, rise above the chaos. When you understand it's a cycle of life, that's what I'm saying. The best way to understand yourself is to do your birth chart. Do your birth chart. I'm gonna really work hard, and that's what really I want to do right now. It's because I understand a lot of people have questions. They're not understanding that the amount of work they put in is not generating the amount of result or the reward that is attached to it. And Capricorn is all about hard work, and they work hard. Once you do your birth chart, you'll see, are you putting your energy at the right place? Anyways, with cycles, it says that you're about to end something and walk towards something new with this new understanding of life that you have. It's beautiful. I'm going to take one card from the Wisdom of Healing deck, which is over here. Actually, no, that's not. Where am I? Wait, what's the card? Actually, I wanted to take. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one since I already have it in my hand. See the message from Spirit. The Wisdom for Healing deck by Myss. I want to take this card here. Let's see what it says. It says, today's lesson. Look at the picture. It's so nice. Oh, you can see here. Act rather than wait. Jump in with both feet if you find the answer. And you know what that is. It is no longer the time to wait. And I know Capricorns move slow. I know, don't take it personal. It's not, I have a disdain for Capricorn. It's not about that. Capricorn, the archetype is represented by the goat. So the goat takes his time. He knows where to go. Okay? Here, it's no longer about taking your time in this cycle. If you have the clarity to know where you go, the universe is asking you to set your intention by doing that, by going towards that direction. It doesn't have to be a big jump, but it has to be something. Okay? And the lesson, it says, think about something that you've been waiting for. Are you waiting for someone to come into your life? For the perfect job or salary? For all your prayers to be answered without having to do anything to help them along? What does waiting do to your stress level? Your goal is to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. Ooh, that's a big lesson for you guys. Waiting, I have to read that again. Your goal is to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. I don't even have to say anything. I know that it will resonate with some of my Capricorns. I'm going to end this reading here. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next time, send me lots of kisses. I love you.